everybody. Welcome back to another RSG Lunch Stream. I'm Ranger J 1999, your host and part of the RSG crew. Glad to have everybody here. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday wherever you may be. If you're new to the Lunch Stream and wondering what this is where we bring you some quality, fun entertainment for the next hour or so. We'll do a roster review. We'll answer some questions. We do have Stanley here. Stanley, do we have, guess that, Ginger?
Oh, I guess I could work on that quick. Jeez, I forgot.
Remind me why we don't pay you for doing this for free.
I think we know why.
Okay, there we go. Howdy ho, everybody. Welcome to Friday. Stanley can get his act together. Maybe we'll get some fun stuff, but if not, it's all good. We love Stanley anyway. Let's introduce everybody. Before we do, just a quick couple notes. If you like what you see and you'd like to help support the channel, a couple ways you can do that. First of all, give us a thumbs up on the video. Helps us spread the word out in YouTube land. Also, subscribe. We do a lot of live streaming. We've got a mega stream happening tomorrow, which we're going to talk about here in a second. But if you haven't subscribed, we do a ton of live streaming. And the best way to know about it is for all the different games that we stream, not just Galaxy Heroes, is to subscribe. And it helps us with YouTube and things of that nature. If you haven't already checked out our Patreon, we really appreciate all of our Patreon supporters. Again, anything we get from Patreon, things of that nature, helps us to keep the stream going. So if you'd like to support us in that way, please go check out our Patreon. And we've got our GoFundMe. And our GoFundMe is set up so that we can do our half marathon run in April 9th. April 6th and 7th in Disney World, where we're going to try to raise money for the American Cancer Society. And Dr. Finn, we got a huge, it's so huge, it's totally huge, mega stream happening tomorrow. I totally created it. It's my idea. Finn, why don't you tell them about my idea? It's amazing.
Looks like I picked the wrong day to join the stream. Okay.
Dr. Finn, I feel your anger. There's such fake news.
Finn, porg.
Hi, Dana. Porg.
No, I will totally end the stream right now.
All right. So tomorrow at 8 a.m. we're going to be doing our live stream for 12 hours starting at 8 a.m. We'll be playing a bunch of different games, having fun with you guys. All of this in order to work through our initiative for charity fundraising for 2019.
That's right.
And what that includes is doing a half marathon in April at Disney during the Run Disney Star Wars Rival Weekend. And that's going to be a pain, and we're all kind of training for that because that's not something we can just kind of pick up and do. And so we're putting a lot of effort into it. But one of the things that we need help with is making sure we can get to Orlando.
Yeah.
And so we have a GoFundMe, and Nightbot is hopefully working and putting it all up in the chat. And that's kind of the first step, and then once we're done with that, we are going to go ahead and start doing the fundraising for the American Cancer Society directly. Obviously, we need to be able to go there first before we can do all the half marathoning and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of where we are right now with regards to that event. Hopefully you guys will be able to support us, and if not, just come out, join us, have some fun. We'll be, again, playing a bunch of different games. We'll be doing some Mega Man, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes like we always do, like with Jedi Academy. We'll be playing some Battlefront 2. I think we're trying to decide what PC game we're going to play kind of in that one slot. It may very well end up being Heroes of the Storm again. I have to just make sure it's not going to lag me out again. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I just got to make sure it doesn't lag. I think I figured out what the issue is, so I'll probably run some tests later. But
well, you got not running on a toaster.
Well, I have a George Foreman grill instead now. That's science. And then we also will be doing our Dungeons and Dragons campaign tomorrow instead of the typical Sunday because we have the live stream, and so you guys can join us for that. And it should be a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys can come out and join us.
Yep.
And also, if you guys want to join us at Disney for the event itself, which is during the weekend of April 6th and 7th, message me and I'll give you more details on what you need to do depending on the level of participation you want in the event.
And let's talk about where we're at right now for the GoFundMe, Finn. How much have we raised, and what's our goal and stuff?
I have to hold on. Let me go open it and everything because I just got out of a meeting. So give me a second here.
That old chestnut.
Hey, I told you I was getting into a meeting and I was gonna be a little late. I told you all this.
Mm-hmm.
So we are currently at 1385
Nice.
out of our goal of 2350. So we're more than halfway there. I've been doing a lot of mod reviews lately. Because if you donate $25, I will help you remod 5 of your characters.
There you go.
So I kind of am working through the queue here of the people that have donated, and so there's that. We're also, and I'll make this announcement now, for all of you guys that are donating to the GoFundMe page and then also subsequently the ACS campaign, we are setting up a special Discord just for the people that are doing there, and you guys will get some special video, not necessarily videos, but pictures and whatever else. You guys will get some special stuff that we're setting up in that Discord where I'm working on getting that all together here today, as yesterday I was traveling for work and didn't get the time in order to do the stuff that I wanted to because all that fun stuff. So so working on setting that up, so be on the lookout for that. The message for you guys that donated through the GoFundMe will come through in the GoFundMe as a thank you. So you'd have to log into your GoFundMe page, and then you should be able to see a thank you announcement from us with the link to the Discord. So be on the lookout.
Yep. So we're going to be... So for tomorrow, the first thing we're trying to do is raise the rest of that money first off to get the GoFundMe taken care of. We want to get that out of the way, squared up, so that we can start focusing on the ACS and start raising the money we need to come up with for the ACS. So that's what the big goal for tomorrow is. So if you'd like to help support us in that, spread the word. I know the event's already up, so if you guys could help us spread the word on that, we would definitely appreciate it. All right, let's introduce everybody real quick. We've got Dr. Finn, Troll Extraordinaire here. Let's see, we got Saintly, the Soulless One, Ginger Fighters himself here. So you've heard their voice. We got the lovely Danny Descent here.
Oh, Saintly's here. Awesome. Hi, Saintly.
Hey.
He's been busy with schoolwork, so it's good to see the Soulless One back with us.
That's right. Now, before I was really interrupted, we have the lovely Dana Descent here.
Yay, good afternoon.
Thank you. And we also have Grim the Mechanic.
Wasabi.
Wasabi to you, my friend. And, of course, the one and only Mike Hunt.
Bird, bird, bird.
Oh, well, bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. Oh, well, bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. Oh, well, don't you know about the bird. Everybody knows that a bird is a word. Oh, well, a bird.
Pork.
No, don't you dare ruin that song
Hey,
with
don't
that
you know about the pork? Well, everybody knows that the pork is the word. Pork.
How do I block?
No, pork is special.
How do I
do you want it barbecued, flambéed, or whatever? It's still special of the day.
If I could, you know what? I think the national pastime should be pork throwing. You know, I'm just saying. You tie a grenade to a pork, throw it, see how far you can get it before it explodes. If it lands on the ground, you win. If not, it doesn't count.
Someone should make. Do you remember the Pingo game where you had to hurl the penguin? And it was all a bloody mess by the end of the wherever it got to.
Let's make those porks.
Yes.
Let's see.
Please.
Also joining us is the one and only Xylo.
What's up, guys?
And my apprentice is there.
Say hi to Ranger.
My apprentice, why is your father still alive? That is not an excuse. What did I tell you about leaving him alive? No witnesses.
He's trying the force choke. It's not working, but he's trying.
Try, use telekinesis. Throw the toaster at him. Unleash your anger. Why are you? That's right. I feel your anger. It makes you stronger. Gives you focus. My apprentice is going to be very powerful. That's right. It was us who allowed the Alliance to learn the location of the shield generator. So my apprentice is coming along nicely. Very good job, Xylo. I'm glad to see. You know, like Palpatine, I'm allowing you to raise him, and so then I can corrupt him later on and rule the galaxy.
Dark side approved, for sure.
That's right.
Hey, Ranger, say what the hell is an aluminum falcon?
What the hell is an aluminum falcon, my apprentice?
It was worth it.
Good. All right. We have a roster review today. We'll get into that in a second. If you guys have questions, we do have Stanley and Finn here. I think Nightbot is working. Hopefully, my God, it's been a pain in the ass the last couple of days. But if you do have questions, make sure you put your question in there. Make sure you put question in front of the statement, and we will get to those questions as soon as we get done with our roster review and we play a little bit of Guess That Ginger, if we are able to. So let's just get into the roster review. And today we're doing DL Stormtrooper 09BM's profile, and they are in Dark Lord's Empire. So shout out to Dark Lord's Empire. And Dr. Finn Medicine Woman, what are they looking for today?
So the first thing and kind of the main thing would be squad arena. So he's looking to improve his squad arena. Also make sure that he's on the right path for heroic Sith. Review of his ships as well. But those are kind of the main thing.
All right.
The
well,
Sweets and the Sith Raid.
Okay. So looking at his roster, where he's currently running an arena, he's running JTR. Oh boy, he's doing okay, but I can understand why you're fighting the good fight there, buddy. Let us look.
I'm surprised he's in the top 100.
Yeah.
With JTR, with Revan being out.
Yeah. The Lukes and the Chewies and stuff flying around. So let's look at what you do have. There's either two routes where you can go. Let's look at your Sith. Then we'll look at your Rebels, and then we'll see then your Jedi, and see what we can come up with for who we can get you to run in here, homie. I do see you've got Palpatine Gear 12, Thrawn Gear 12. Let's look at the rest of
I'm not seeing Treya.
That's all right. He could be farming for Treya, so we'll.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Gigi. I ain't got time for this.
I think Empire
today.
Was the same guild as the person yesterday or the day before, and I think Grandi said they were just starting.
And of course, it went to Mother Talzin. I didn't pick Mother Talzin, but Gigi being.
It's trying to be psychic and read your mind.
I did not choose this path.
Dr. Finn,
I would.
Hey, don't you know?
Somebody. I'm real busy. Someone hit the mute button on Finn, please. Thank you. You have my permission. Let's see. So we'll go to Sith. We know he's got Gear 12 Thrawn, which is really nice. And he's got Palpatine with the Zeta. Alright. So Nihilus is 7-star Gear 8. Scion is 4-star Gear 8.
Ooh.
He could run... Oh boy. Alright, let's keep that in the back of our mind. Let's go look at Rebels real quick. I'm going to see what he has, where his Chewie is. Alright, he's got CLS, he's got R2, he's got Han. Alright, we're 3 for 3 so far. Old Ben, 4 for 4. And Chewbacca is 6-star Gear 8. Brother, we may run you that old CLS team. Do a tad bit better than the old JTR, I can tell you that right now there, homie. So that's a possibility. Let's look at Jedi. The Jedi. Basla is 6-star Gear 10. Ezra is 7-star Gear 10. Hermit Yoda, or Grand Master Yoda, is 12. Gear 7-star. General Kenobi. Hermit Yoda is only 5-star Gear 10. So for each of the teams, Sith, Jedi, Rebels, we've got different parts. Looking at this, I would say your best bet is he doesn't have the Zeta on Chewie. Because we can't just keep running JTR. Looking at this, guys, what do you guys think? Mike, everybody,
I'm with you. He doesn't have the Nihilus and the Scion, right? So that becomes a bit difficult to run the Sith, and so I think I don't want to say forced, but you are kind of forced into running the CLS team if you're looking for an improvement in Arena.
Yeah.
And the fact that you do have Chewie is a good thing.
Yeah,
so
6-star,
definitely
Gear 8.
improve from that. And yeah, so I agree with you. I agree with your assessment.
Yeah, I think you'd be better off. You already got 4 of the pieces done. Just throw in Chewie in there. Work on getting him to Gear 11, and his loyal friend is one Zeta you'll need, and you can run that team for a bit until you get your Sith going. So I've finished up Chewie, get the Zeta on his loyal friend, and you can run that team in Arena. It's really, really good. It does really well. It doesn't hold as well on defense. If anybody worth,
but neither does Jedi Training Ray.
No, right. So I mean, but it'll help you climb a hell of a lot better, and it'll hold a lot better on defense than JTR team that you're currently running. Because you have to really know what the hell you're doing, and you have to be careful, because if not, that team will wipe out a Trade team like nothing. It doesn't matter whether it's Palpatine lead or Trade team; it will just decimate it. And I think you'll get much better success with that team than your JTR team. And then on the same token, work on your Sith. We got to get Nihilus to Gear 12, and we got to get your Scion. He's 4 stars, so let's start farming him if possible. I don't know if you're what node is he on? He's on ships, right? And going blank.
Scion, yeah.
Yeah. So if you need to get some help on that ship battle, if you haven't beaten it yet, let us know. If you
he has Scion at 4-star. I don't know if he spent or
I don't know either.
He might be farming him.
I don't know. So I just don't know. So if you are farming him, great. Then continue farming him. If not, and you need some help with that, let us know, and we'll help you out with that specifically. So let's look on getting the Rebel team going. Since you got 6-star Chewie and the other 4 are Tier 12 with Zetas and everything, let's get the Chewie up, put Zeta on Loyal Friends, and then we can rock and roll with that for a little bit until you get your Sith going. I know, as Finn mentioned, you are starting to get Traya, so eventually you'll have that team unlocked, so that'll help you out.
I think so. I'm not 100%. Grande would know better.
Well, we're just going on,
but I think that was the guild either a couple days ago or yesterday where he said that I think Dark Lord, and maybe Sanely knows, is Dark Lord Empires kind of just starting their heroic Sith? I think that's what Grande said.
Yeah, just about a week ago or so.
Okay.
All right. So that's kind of his arena team. Mods for his arena team, or how are we looking on the mods? Or is that an issue as well?
They're a little spread out. I mean, he's got most of his good mods on his arena team, but then it goes to like, why does K2SO have a +15 speed triangle?
Ah!
It might have been a slice also.
Sure.
Now that's always throwing off GG now. The whole slicing thing, it's annoying.
All right.
Stupid slicing.
Yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, so let's for your arena. I think they're saying your mods are fine. So if we're gonna go with that, you'll just have to remod your Rebel team and go with that, and I think you'll do a lot better. So that takes care of arena. Mods look decent. So next is for heroic Sith, right? Let's just kind of go down the line, because I saw you only had a 6-star Chewie. I'm going to see where your boss is. What? How did you only have a 6-star? What is happening? You have a Gear 12 boss. Oh no. Maybe he got him afterwards. I don't know. He's got the Zeta and a Gear 12 boss, Gear 12 Bubba, Greedos 10, IG-88's. I guess maybe he didn't have Dengar. We need to farm Dengar. That might have made it a little tricky for him. Bounty Hunter looked really nice. We just get Dengar in there. Start farming Dengar. That's an easy farm to do. Alright. So Bounty Hunters look good. So let's kind of go through. We know he's got the JTR team for Phase 1. Let's look at Phase 4 with his Night Sisters and see where his Night Sisters are at, because that's the team still that you want to use. I did them the other day and got like 3 or 4 million. I was not even trying. Everything looks good. Probably want to get the unique Zeta eventually on Mother Talzin Plague Bearer. It's nice. You got the 2 on Asajj. That's really good. Probably want to get Daka to gear 11. You're gonna have to get your zombie to 7-star and get, or at least get her to gear 10 so that you can use her, and it makes a huge difference. Trust me. So that's something you need to keep working on. I know you're probably working on your Night Sister zombie, so keep farming her up. Let's try to work on getting her gear 10 as well. So we've got Nihilus, Scion, Chewie, and Zombie, and Dengar. Those are tunes that we're kind of looking on for gear and farms right now. Let's see. Night Sisters. Chex Mix, I'm pretty sure he has, but let's look at his... He can't use Chewie, so he's going traditional Chex Mix. So let's look at Troopers real quick. Just want to see where his Death Trooper is. Death Trooper's 10. Got to get him to 11. Let's get the rest of your Troopers. They're gear 9. So Shore Troopers 11. General Veers is 11. Does have the Zeta. That's good. So that could be a project in the future. But really, Death Trooper is the only one I'm concerned about at the moment. So you can use it for your Chex Mix team. You gotta get.
Did you see the skill tricks vid? He did 2.5 million in P3 with the Imperial Troopers.
No, I have not seen that.
I mean, it's skill tricks, and he does say at the beginning they're all god mods on there.
Well,
but that's still quite interesting, isn't it? He used Line Dancing Trooper as one of the Imperials. That's the only thing. But that was Sorry, I just thought I would mention that Imperials in Phase 3.
All right. Let's look at his Rogue One. Let's see where his Churd and Bays are for this. Okay, Churd is gear 8. Not gonna work. Gotta get him gear 11 to make that Chex Mix team work. Rogue One needs some work. You need to be farming Bays. He's a hell of a good tank. Something to consider in the future. I mean, all the other ones are 7-star, but yeah. And Bays and Churd combination will help you in so many areas. But yeah, let's get Churd.
And then the unsung hero of Rogue One, Cassian.
Yes, Cassian's disgusting. He really is. He really is. All right. So, the rest of you do have Celeste Han down the line. So, we just got to get your Churd up. We got to get Pope. We want to use Pal. He's 7-star gear 8. You can use that as another attacker. You've got OG Han done. You've got Luke done. So, we got to get Death Trooper to gear 11 at least. To really be effective with that team. Night Sisters need a little bit of work. Phase 1 team we got. Now for Phase 2, we do have Kenobi. We do have Boba Fett. We got to see what else he has. He can use which combination we want to do for Phase 2. Let's look here. Come on. So he does have Wampa with 2 Zetas. Jesus. Very nice. Does not have Hermit Yoda though. So we could go General Kenobi, Wampa, Thrawn.
He's lacking that additional healing. He also doesn't have bears, so it's.
I know.
It's going to be semi-difficult for him, although he almost has a 7-star Bastila.
Yeah.
So he has a 6-star, and I don't know what shardage after, but...
No Sabine. Crap. I mean, we could go... I was thinking maybe we go that route, but we can't. Maybe we go Shotgun Leia. Let's look at his Rebels again.
That one also tends to use Hermit Yoda. You can avoid it, but...
Alright, help me out here. I'm running out.
So you're going to have to find a way to keep your CLS... Or not your CLS. Your General Kenobi.
His Leia and Akbar are 11. So we could throw Kenobi in there. Ooh, no healing. I'm trying to think of what we can do here.
No, he's going to be locking in Phase 2. His phase 2 is essentially going to be treated as a trash squad, kind of like you deal with phase 4 after you kill Nihilus. You're close on a few compositions, but you're just kind of short on any kind of real high damage one. You can use your Imperial Troopers in order to get some damage output in that. But essentially, you'll be kind of just putting together a different squad.
Ready, yeah. First Order is
also not ready. Geared. I mean, he's close on a bunch, but missing on several. So
yeah, so we need to finish farming Hermit Yoda. That's a big piece in the cog in the wheel that you need for this. You've got Wampa, you got Thrawn, you got General Kenobi. Throw Hermit Yoda in there, and then if we can get Sabine farmed up and get her in there so you can use her armor shred, that really helps that team out tremendously. So there's that. I
was going to say, if he doesn't have Sabine farmed up, if he has Zalbar farmed up, he can take Sabine's place because they both have armor shred, but he's only got 4-star gear 5 Zalbar.
Oh, yeah, if that makes sense. Oh boy. So you can't use troopers. So you're going to have to kind of piecemeal and, as Finn said, kind of do the best you can until you get Hermit Yoda, until you get some of those pieces locked in so that you can actually go in there and do some damage. I mean, that's going to be your best bet. Let's look at your Old Republic just to see.
I mean, it looks like he is farming them.
Yeah,
but
he's in that between stage where he's got a lot of really nice stuff taken care of. Yeah, and Old Republic, we can tell he's farming, but it's going to be a while. All right, but yeah, I mean, you've got 3 phases covered, which is good, right? You're going to be able to contribute in phase 1, 3, and 4. Shouldn't be you got to get your zombie to 7 stars. I don't know where you're at with that farm, but once you do that, it'll really help you out with phase 4. So again, you're just missing a piece here and there that can really help you out. But that Wampa, Kenobi, Thrawn, Hermit Yoda, Sabine only needs to be like gear 8. You just want to try to get a couple armor shreds on Scion. Really will do some nice damage for you. You could, I mean, you can't go Sith because, as we said, your Scion's only 4-star. Your Nihilus is 7-star, but only gear 8. So it's not really helping you out there to run the Annihilate. You're gonna have to get the gear on Nihilus taken care of. So we've got bits and pieces of each team ready to roll, so we know we need to farm. Overall, I mean, your roster is really solid. I like what you've done here. You're farming the right things. It looks like you are still continuing to farm the right things. So let's just stay focused on what you're doing and keep rocking and rolling. Those are kind of our recommendations for what you need for Heroic Sith. So let's try to get those teams get them a little bit more wrapped up so that you can use them more in these phases. Phase 2 is going to be the tough phase for you. So until we get some of those pieces taken care of, there's really not much we can offer you in the sense that just do the best you can. That's really all you can do, my friend. But you're close, so it's not like you're miles away. You're pretty close. So if you can stay on target, then I think you'll be fine. All right, so we've covered Arena. We've looked at his mods. We've looked at different teams for Heroic Sith. What else do we need to look at?
Ships.
All right. Anything specific?
No, he's just looking to improve. Improving in ships.
Let's see here. All right, Houndstooth 4-star, very nice. With the gear 12 boss, that's nice. Vader's TIE Reaper, Slave Winston, Ghosts, start farming. Poe Dameron. Phantom. Yeah, Ghost and Phantom. Poe Dameron, start farming.
And no Chimera. So he needs the.
Well, he'll end up getting Chimera if he works on.
He has all the.
Yeah, he's got all the. Let's see, he's got Cassian.
He has 3 rebels, but he doesn't have Phantom and he doesn't have Ghost.
Yeah,
I can't remember honestly what they changed the requirements to.
Yeah, I
Because they
think
changed it like 4 times and had an
it's
error
just 3
2 of the
ships.
times,
Yeah,
and
you just need 3 ships now. So it's
it's
like
just 3 rebel ships, right?
so he's got Wedge, Biggs. He's got Cassius Ewing. I think he's got business.
That's it in terms of 7-star.
So there you go. But yeah, let's start farming.
And his Akbar is only 6 stars, so that one also.
Yeah, so let's get your Phantom Ghosts as priority farms for your ships. Poe's a nice one to get done. Poe is an amazing ship. Forget about Resistance X-Wing right now until you get other ships done. I mean, honestly, I'm seeing a lot of ships in here. So really, your priority, my friend, is GW. Anytime for any of these ships. Every day you do your GW, you need to go in and whatever ships there are there that you are missing, you need to buy them. Ship Arena, you need to focus on the ones that are tough to get, like Poe. We need to get Phantom and Ghost squared away too. So I would say Poe, Phantom, and Ghost, and then you use your GW shards for any ship that's in there, like just fighters, things of that nature. Just take your crystals every day. You get 3 ships. Use those for those ships, and then out of the fleet store, you need to be getting these other ships: Poe, Phantom, Ghost. We've got to get those ships squared away because those are helping the long run. Phantom is an amazing ship. Ghost is pretty solid. Poe is really, really good. It hits like a freaking boss. He's so good. I use him in my fleet. He just comes in and like, all right, well, who's gonna die? Oh, you're gonna die. All right. Don't know how he's doing in arena, but I mean, he's got a solid ships. He's got Silencer, Fighter, Pure Fighter, Scimitar. He's got Zen. He's got Houndstooth, Tideman, Slave One, Biggs, Wedge. He's got pieces that he should be doing okay in arena. And he's got some other ships done. So, but let's get those ships done, and then just start working your way down, finishing these other ships. It just helps you with territory wars, territory battles, to have more lineups can help you get the rest of these capital ships taken care of too. So let's work our way down from those ships and then take it from there. All right, that's ships. What else do we need to look at?
I think that was it. It was Squad Arena, ships, and Heroic Sith.
All right.
I think we covered everything. And if you have any other questions, just let me know, Stormtrooper. You know how to get a hold of me, and we can go over anything else. But I mean, you're doing well with mods. There was just some limitations on your characters with regards to Squad Arena, but the CLS may help you a little bit more there once you work on your Chewie. Heroic Sith, you have to work on your Hermit Yoda, and then you'll have a solid Phase 2 squad. You already have it for the other 3, so you're in pretty good shape overall with how your roster is built.
Yeah, farm those characters that we recommended. Let's work on those gear. Pick one. Like just go Night Sisters, finish Zombie. Then once you get that done, then go to another one, finish that up. Right, but we got to get your arena done first. So gear priority is for Chewie. Let's get Chewie to gear 11 at least with the Zedon Loyal Friend, and then you can start using that team in the arena. Remod your team for that team, and then you'll start seeing some more positive results than the JTR team. And then we go back to keep farming Scion, finish Dengar. Let's get gear on and start working on gear on Scion, Night Sister, Zombie, things of that nature. Nihilus especially. Nihilus is a character that is just he's incredible. So let's start getting him squared away.
Well, along with the lines of Night Sisters as well, it seems Night Sisters is a really good counter to the new overpowered characters team.
Yeah.
So, it'll pay off to farm those up in the long run.
All right. Got that squared away. So if you do have any questions, by all means, Stormtrooper, let us know and we'll get you squared away. We're always available. And we're available to everybody. If you haven't checked out our Discord, please do. We've got an amazing community of people in there, thousands of people.
Which just remind me, you mentioned something, so I figure I'll say it because I get this question a lot. You do not have to have donated, and you do not have to be a patron in order to get a roster review.
No.
We do roster reviews for anyone that wants a roster review. Obviously, there is a queue. And so we do about 1, sometimes 2 a day. And so the queue is, I think right now, just about 4 to 5 weeks. But everyone that wants a roster review is welcome to request it. There is no donation that is needed in order to get your roster.
Nope.
Yeah, just message Finn with your GG page and use
And
the
a credit
promo
card number.
code PORG.
Credit card number with the security number and the expiration. Don't forget
God.
that.
Don't forget your social.
Oh yeah, the last four of
It's
your
like your
social.
ally code.
Ah. Oh, my God.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Oh my God! Yeah, don't do that. Jesus. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's get to the weekly show that's taking America by storm. It's now time to play, Finn. Guess
Yes.
that ginger. All right, Finn. So let's tell the folks out there in TV Land how it works. So Stanley has come up with many different forms of gingers out there in the world, and he's going to give us 3 clues worth points. The first time go around is worth 5, second go around is worth 3, and the last one is worth 1. Each clue is worth a certain amount of points. If nobody can get on the first round, nobody gets 5 points. We go to the next one. If someone does answer at any of those stages, they get that point value. And we will go. Hopefully, Stanley doesn't tell us who it is before he actually says, before we get to the clues. But
Like last time when he actually said their name.
All right, Stanley, are you ready to go, my friend?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, Stanley, hit us with our first person clue.
Considered a misunderstood genius.
Dexter.
Nope.
Oh. I don't know.
Misunderstood.
I feel like I should know this,
genius?
but I don't know.
Doogie Howser.
Okay, next one. Created about 2,100 artworks, including 860 oil paintings.
Rembrandt?
Van Gogh?
Wait, what was the question?
He created about 2,100 artworks, including 860 oil paintings.
Van Gogh?
Close enough. Vincent Van Gogh.
Oh, yeah,
Van Gogh,
I thought I said Van Gogh. Didn't I say Van Gogh?
Yeah, he did.
Did you?
Yeah,
Isn't
he
it
did.
pronounced Van Gogh?
No, it's Van Gogh.
It's Van Gogh.
All right, well, I'm going with the Doctor Who version, and that's what they said.
That was a great episode.
Yes, it was.
It was really good. I love that episode.
Doctor Who was right, so.
Yeah, so Dr.
You guys-
Finn, Dr. Finn gets the points. So there we go. I didn't know he had done that many.
I didn't either.
And apparently most of them were done during the last 2 years of his life.
Makes sense.
That was what, 1993?
Moving on.
Alchie says I'm right. Alchie says I'm right.
Well, it's not that you're not right. Finn was right before you, Dana. So
No, I think she's talking about the pronunciation.
No.
I'm pretty
No.
sure it's Vincent Van Gogh. Well, maybe they pronounce it both ways.
Van
I
Gogh.
don't know. We'll say both are correct. Okay. Next one.
Played a man lost at sea in All Is Lost.
Say that one more time.
I haven't seen that movie.
Played a man lost at sea in All Is Lost.
Last time I said I didn't see that movie, Sanely said it wasn't a movie, so I have no idea what the hell this is.
This is a movie.
Okay, I haven't seen the movie.
Chris Hemsworth. Oh, what is his name?
Robert Redford.
That's it. Yep.
Very nice.
Okay. Played Harold Meacham in the Iron Fist Netflix series.
Oh, for God's sake, son of a...
I don't have Netflix.
I do, and I've seen it, and I can't think of the...
I've never seen it, so
Ah!
I got nothing.
Played as Delios, the guy with the eye patch in 300.
I know who he is. I
Oh.
can't think of his name. He's an Australian actor. I can't think of his goddamn name.
Isn't that Boromir?
No, Faramir.
Faramir.
Yep. That was the next one too. Next clue.
But I don't know the name of the actor.
Yeah, I don't know the name of
David,
the actor either.
David something.
He
I
is
can't.
Faramir. That's all I know of that.
David.
Okay, I
something.
guess that's worth half a point. It's David Wenham.
David Winham. I couldn't think of his last name. Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, played as Charles in A Beautiful Mind.
Played as who in A Beautiful Mind?
Charles.
What's his name? Oh God, I can see his name.
I'm trying to remember who the hell Charles was in that movie.
Yeah, me too.
It's the dude that played Dryden Voss.
Oh my God, it's Russell
I
Crowe.
don't remember his
Not
name though.
Russell Crowe.
Let's go fight somebody, Tugga.
You shouldn't work it out on, give out all the clues. You should just work it out in your mind,
I'm just hoping somebody can remember his name because I complete that.
Is the next clue Dryden Voss? Just kidding.
Yeah, that's probably one of the clues.
It was one of the clues, yeah.
And we still don't get it. So that's the number one. We fail.
Did the voice of Jarvis and played his Vision.
Right. Hold
We're
on.
failing.
I
He
can
played
see
as
it.
the Herald in A Knight's Tale.
It's
Trim is just naming
Paul
everything he's done.
Paul
Just to remember
Paul
his
Bettany.
name.
Yep.
God,
Finally.
I could not think of his
There
name.
we go.
I
That's
don't know his name.
Oh, it's awful.
Okay, next one. Played as Lance in Pulp Fiction, a heroin dealer who supplied the adrenaline
Eric
shot.
Stoltz.
Yep, that's it. Good job. I'm going to go through the other clues for him because they were interesting. He was originally cast as Marty McFly, but was fired 5 weeks into filming Back to the Future, and then later appeared in The Fly 2 as a character named Marty who becomes a fly.
That's right. I forgot about that. I forgot about that movie.
Was he in Caprica as well?
I don't know if he was in Caprica or not. I don't remember. I know he played the one that set him off was Mask, the one with Cher. He's done he's done a ton of movies.
Yeah, he was in Caprica.
He was in
Okay.
Caprica. Okay, gotcha.
Cool.
Did the voice of Ben Finn in Fable 3.
I haven't seen that movie.
It's not a movie. It's a video game.
I know.
Oh, Finn. Oh, my. I'm completely lost.
Did the voice of Dengar in the Clone Wars TV show.
Chuck Norris.
No.
Shit. I know. I can see the face again. I can't think of. Oh! Crap.
Played as Scotty in the new Star Trek movies.
I can't think of his name.
Simon Pegg.
Thank you. I
Yep.
could not think of that goddamn name.
Simon Pegg was Dengar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was.
Wow, I did not realize that.
Okay, so Ranger wins with 6.5 points.
Hey,
Brim got 6 points, and Finn got 3.
there you go. Ugh, God, those were good. Jesus.
I apparently need to watch more Netflix and movies in order to figure out who the hell redheads are.
Damn it, Finn. Oh my God. All right, so that was the number one game show Storm in America. That was Guess
Yes.
That Ginger!
Woo!
Yeah. Alrighty then. Alright, let's get to some questions.
Dale Wright. Question: is there a place in TW defense for Savage? I'd like to think this year-old Zeta can be somewhat useful.
No.
Offense.
He said defense.
He's actually really good on offense because all you have to do is get a character down to 50% and he can take them out. So you can use... he doesn't work on defense. He works on offense.
There you go.
Ski Trooper. Question: Night Sister counter for Revan team. What is/are the best comps? Strategy: Mother Talzin or Saj lead. Not suggesting this is foolproof, just looking for a climbing option.
I think it's Mother Talzin, right?
Yeah, Talzin, because you gotta have plague spread. That's the only way.
And that's the feedback I'm getting so far. Actually works pretty well from what I'm gathering too. It's like, okay.
Yep.
Mr. Pennypinch. Question: any consistent counters for Revan yet? This sucks again.
Yes.
Just give it a week and then you'll be inundated by YouTube videos of this kills Revan.
$300, get your own Revan, you have your counter. Next
There you
question.
go, yeah, truly.
Chewy. Question: did CG just go all in on Revan and we shouldn't expect anything for the rest of the quarter since we haven't received the road ahead and it's 1/6 through the quarter already?
Okay, so going back to the last question, as it seems to all tie into Revan, there are a bunch of counters that are showing up. People have been able to beat it with the Treya team. You have to mod your Treya, though. It's really weird, and I think everybody's been noticing this. They make the AI of the Revan team always target your Treya. Like, every single time, it always targets Treya. And so the Triumvirate, with your regular standard Triumvirate team, with Treya, Scion Nihilus, with Sith Trooper, and Thrawn, can actually beat the Revan team, but you have to remod Treya not for speed and not really for offense, but you need her with a high amount of protection. The reason for protection instead of health is because you can get higher percentages of protection. And so you need to survive the initial onslaught. While health is better because of Treya's lead ability, it doesn't give you that survival because it's a less amount total health protection combined in order to keep your Treya alive. And so you stack those protection primaries as much as you can, and you try to get Treya to survive that initial onslaught. If she can survive the initial onslaught, then you get a fracture on Revan. You can put an isolate on like the Yoda, or you can put an isolate on Revan as well. I mean, the team will start to fall apart if you can survive that initial onslaught. But there's so many freaking attacks in that first one that unless you are modding your Treya heavy in order to survive, she's going to die, and you can still beat the opposing team, but you have to be able to fracture Revan and then control the rest of the characters to some extent, and it's not easy.
You just gave me an idea.
So there you go.
Something to do with Chewbacca and mod it to where Treya has the lowest health, so she gets guarded.
But she would die even before she goes.
Not if she can't be crit, stunned, or dazed.
Yeah, they attack in volume though. Most of the Jedi don't even crit anymore. So the really well modded ones that I've been facing don't even do crit. They're full offense. Like Yoda does crazy amounts of non-crit damage now, just because of all the offense that you gain, and it's all special damage, so the crit rate is kind of low as well. So I haven't seen a lot of crits actually against some of the teams that I face. It's just kind of insane. The other thing too, and I saw Mostep Isley just put it in there, and I saw some screenshots of it. I haven't had the ability to test it yet. Is Zal with Triumvirate and Nest, and you just force attacks on Nest.
Oh yeah, I heard Mike and Silo talking about that earlier.
Yeah, so it goes back to that stupid thing. But then it's just a matter of time before somebody puts an AoE Dispeller on the team, and then it all falls apart too. So who knows? But it's working for now as one of the counters.
Eric Estrella, question: what gear level would be good to stop and move on to another character to gear for Heroic Sith Triumvirate Raid? Gear 11 or 12?
11.
Mm-hmm. Certain characters 12, but 11 is the general.
Dyson, has anyone made sense of Revan as lead for the speed bonus to Old Republic Jedi? Crumb did a great job confusing everyone.
Don't worry, they're gonna add more text. It'll all be clear soon. It'll take you a day in order to read it, but then it'll all be clear.
Yeah, they're gonna add a dissertation in the next patch notes.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So stupid.
And keep an eye out for Redacted.
There was a meme, I don't know if you saw it, where it basically compared the lead ability of somebody when the game launched versus the lead ability of Revan. And it's like one paragraph, this character does this, and the other one's like freaking 8 times the size. So stupid. Oh my god.
Holy great wall of text, Batman!
You get bored reading the text. Like, what does Revan do? Okay, let me start reading it. Okay. What?
6 hours later.
No, 6 hours later, your head is smashed against your phone, just asleep. It's just over.
4 hours later.
What else? 73 question: do you think a dev for .gg watches this stream and purposely messes with Ranger for all of our amusement because it's fun?
If so, I really like that person.
Really?
Thank you. Yes. If it is, and if Sepp is doing that, he's welcome on the stream to taunt Ranger in person anytime he wants.
Really?
Yep.
So I can't kill them, but I can kill you, Finn. You want to rethink that strategy there, homie?
I'm gonna be dressed up as Wicket. I'll have my stick at the half marathon.
Oh, well, that should make you
Poke.
nice and safe.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, Finn, because he's not gonna be wearing Stormtrooper armor.
I'm waiting for McVenom to give me a cookie. Next question.
John Davies, question: when are we getting Bothans in the game?
The same
man.
time we get the 5th Tusken.
If I remember correctly, the old school Bothans aren't canon anymore.
They haven't really, yeah, because they are mentioned and stuff, but the look of I don't know how that works.
Yeah, maybe we're gonna get a Rogue 2 to explain it.
Many Bothans died to bring you this character in Galaxy Heroes.
Thane Kyrell, question: in light side / dark side table and Cantina battles, we are able to use an ally's character, so why are we not able to use an ally's ship in the fleet table?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why must you confuse this game with logic? What the hell is wrong with you? It's like you don't know what this game is all about.
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
Using logic in order to figure out why you don't get an ally.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Ouchie Dumpling, question: does Raging Wookiee help with Phase 3 Heroic Sith Triumvirate Raid at all with Chewie on the Chex Mix team? I already have loyal friend Zeta.
It
A
helps.
raging Wookiee, huh?
I mean, it helps, but the...
Is that code for something?
So, you're using one Zeta in order to eliminate one aspect of RNG, and that's that Chewie doesn't get ability block. But really, Chewie doesn't even need to do anything. He kind of auto-dispels, and so the Zeta isn't really necessary. I mean, the cooldown, the immune to cooldown increase doesn't really matter, and the immunity to ability block is only against one of the lightsabers, and there really isn't any use for it since Chewie doesn't do anything. So I would say no, there isn't a need for the Zeta on Raging Wookiee for Phase 3.
Captain Obvious, which debuff allows more damage, Armor Shred or Death Mark? Technically both.
Yeah, it kind of depends on the character you're facing. Because some of them don't allow for like percentage damage, right? And
Yeah, like
some
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, and then some of them have really, really high armor, and that's their only saving grace, and so Armor Shred reduces that. So it kind of depends. The benefit of Deathmark is that you can kind of get that pseudo taunt like Revan has now with the Marked, although Deathmark does the extra damage, and so I would say Deathmark is better on the whole, but Armor Shred is also very good against.
It's entirely situational.
Yeah,
both
they're
of them.
both very good.
R. Leonidas. When is CG planning to revert the hard node attempts back to 5 and the node refreshes back to original cost?
Soon, TM.
Yeah, we don't. Pick a date. We have no idea.
Probably the day after Jedi Revan event is over. Dayson, question: with Jedi Revan in the game and Night Sister Zombie getting a rework, do you think that Snip's lead will make an appearance? Snips, Anakin, Revan, Night Sister Zombie, Asajj.
No.
No.
There's better evasion leads, honestly. I mean, Old Ben is a better evasion lead because he gives the same evasion to everybody and they still gain turn meter. So why would you use Snips over Old Ben if you're looking for evasion and then turn meter gain? So I would say no. Snips is also super squishy. Like super squishy, and you can't do that with against Revan teams or any team really for that matter. So Old Ben gives all allies more evasion than Snips and also more turn meter. So if you're looking for an evasion lead that gives turn meter, you'd go with Old Ben, not Snips.
Thane Kyrell, for the lady on the stream, which in-game tune has the best weapon? You can choose more than one type, i.e. lightsaber, rifle, pistol, etc.
That's a good question. Well, I would probably pick a few that I would personally want or like, and because in real life I don't just have one weapon, I have several different types. So I would obviously pick Han's blaster, the DL-44, and I would probably also pick Embo's bowcaster because it was modified so that it could be used by a non-Wookiee. And then I would also want to have a lightsaber, a purple one, just because.
Because that's Jedi Revan's lightsaber.
No, because purple is my favorite color.
And it's Jedi Knight Revan's.
Thane Kyrell, question for Finn. Have you watched the Tits Team Money movie yet?
No, I haven't. God. So, the last 2 months have been totally crazy for me. Like, super crazy. So, it's been... And the next 2 months are also not planning on being any better. Like, the rest of this year is completely nuts at work. So, no. I've actually seen no movie since 2 months ago. And previously, I used to see like 2 or 3 a month. So, yeah, it's sad.
Dakar, any info on double drops? Well, if it hasn't happened yet, it's not going to
happening,
happen.
Yeah.
So, yes, we have info. You're not getting them.
Yeah.
Hey, let me see if I can open up one of these packs and get lucky. I think it's
yeah.
Let me see what
like
let's see what happens.
Before.
I'm gonna.
The best part about that, Ranger, when you were saying that, the stream was queued up to you opening a Bronzium.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get lucky and pull a Jolie out of Chromium on a Bronzium.
Right. Let's try to see what I got here. I'm gonna open one of these up. Let's see what I get. All right. Let's see. $6.99. Let's just see what happens. Okay, it's spinning, and I'm probably get 10. I got 20 Basilisk shards. Okay, not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But yeah, like I said a couple streams back, they're not going to do double drops because they want to milk this one for all the money the whales can throw at it.
That's right.
Remember, it's no longer Capital Games. It's no longer Capital Greed. It's EA Games.
That's right.
Nathaniel Morgan, question, I just sliced a green mod to 25 speed. Hashtag I blame Finn.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Damn it, Finn.
Way to go, Finn.
I apologize to all the pygmies down there in New Guinea.
To try again, then the pygmies.
Stormtrooper 09BM. I'm guessing the BM is for ball movement. Thanks
That
for
was our
my
roster review. Be nice.
Thanks for my review. Is Visas not useful for heroic Sith raid? I have her 7-star.
Useful in
Yeah,
phase
she's
1,
still good.
not useful in phase 2 necessarily to replace Hermit Yoda.
No.
The heals are a little bit too slow on her.
She's good in
for
phase
2.
1.
Mm-hmm. Really good in phase 1 with your Jedi Knight, not Jedi Knight, Jedi training raid team.
Hermit Fulgrim. Question, I have a Grandmaster Yoda with speed mods on him. According to T-Money and Adastra, I should have a crit damage set on him. Should I swap for crit damage when my speed adds an extra 707 offense to Yoda?
What's the character again?
Grandmaster Yoda.
And they're saying he's asking whether or not to put a crit damage set on Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
I mean, personally, I wouldn't put speed or critical damage. I would go with an offense set. You can go critical damage, but you need a high-ish crit chance. Revan gives crit damage, not crit chance, right? I think Bastila can give crit chance with her buffs.
Right.
I'm just double checking because I want to make sure that I have the list of buffs. Yeah. So Bastila does give critical chance up, which would make critical chance unique. Now, are you using Bastila with Revan? A lot of people are not. Is this a Revan question or is this under a Bastila lead? Also makes a difference. Because if you're doing it under Revan, it doesn't really matter. Because Revan doesn't give critical chance with his savior. He gives critical damage with his hero ability. And so I would say depends on who you're running, but I think offense is actually the safer bet over both speed and crit damage. But again, depends on your mods. If you don't have speed, if you don't have good speed secondaries on your set, then it's kind of worthless. I'm gonna also assume, based on just kind of the level of the roster of T-Money and Adastra, that they have a lot of critical damage mods that have speeds of over 16 speed secondary. And so they're able to put together a team for Yoda that gives him a really good speed, even with critical damage. Some people can't do that. Like, a lot of people don't have the critical damage mods in order to put together a fast critical damage set that still goes over 100 speed. And so depends on your mods as well as to what you face. You do need speed on him, and then I would focus on offense more, though.
All right.
Ryuk, when are we getting Rebel Revan?
I don't know. We haven't even gotten a courtesy of the reach around Revan yet.
Oh, and hold on, really quick. If we go to the last question really quick, Nathaniel Morgan just does make a good point that Revan does give 30% critical chance with his lead ability. But Yoda's special damage crit chance is still fairly low, so unless he gets a critical chance buff, it still ends up being somewhat lowish. You can go either way. I would still go with offense. But yes, that is a good point that he does give crit chance with his lead ability, but not with his hero.
Chewie, do you think they'll be adding any more PvE content anytime soon? Table, levels, challenges, and the suck?
I'm sure they will.
More than likely, they're going to add more of that stuff.
Yeah. The game is stale. They have to add something. I'm still suspecting a territory battle map. Geonosis.
Yeah.
Padme.
Cool.
Padme.
And probably another arena.
Hellenix, prediction: Finn will wail on Ewok Revan.
Depends on the release.
Oh my god.
No, he'll wail on the Ebon hang glider.
Yeah, right?
Oh, that would be the coolest thing. Just put Revan in space with an Ewok glider. That would make Ranger very happy, because that's true to
That
lore.
would be the end for me.
That is true to lore, Ranger. How can you be upset with that?
No, it's not. And yeah, it would definitely push me further over the edge.
So any of you people with artistic skills, please send pictures of Revan with an Ewok glider.
Chewie, is it a bug every time I fight a JTR, my Vader hits ability block, but it never actually shows or applies the debuff? Is this a bug or working as intended?
Well, considering JTR isn't neither a rebel nor a Jedi, and it's only an 80% any other time, yeah. Not a bug.
Yep. Kazakage too easy. Question, Master Red. When should I send the elites into the CG headquarters? We are in place, LOL. You may fire when ready.
Wait, so who was Master Red? Is that Sanely or is that Ranger? Because you both are gingers.
He's talking about me.
Okay. Just making sure. Because people have been asking Ranger all week when Siege was going to be laid on CG headquarters.
Right.
Mos Def Isley. Question, do you think there's any significance to Sith Marauder being in weekly shipments, or is it just because of his new ship?
Probably just because of his new ship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we had visas show up in the weekly shipments that didn't really mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
We had Night Sister Spirit as our character of the month, and that doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Kazakage too easy. Question, can y'all wish my girlfriend Brittany happy third trimester? My apprentice will be here soon. Yeah, happy third trimester,
Aw.
Brittany.
Happy third
Nice.
trimester.
Happy third trimester. And Kazekage, make sure you don't die. Don't piss her off.
Yeah.
She has that pregnant woman strength. That stuff is scary as hell.
Hulk smash.
Basically.
Yeah. And that's light. Hulk is scared of pregnant women.
Seriously.
That's
Oh, just wait when the kid comes and you're in the delivery room and she grabs hold of your hand.
or what's left of it.
Because then you'll be in the bed next to her as they start putting a cast on you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
Nathaniel Morgan, question, I blame Finn for underestimating the mighty Lord and Savior Revan.
Yeah, I forgot he gives crit chance on his lead.
Mm-hmm. Science.
Or he just
All
didn't
that
care
purple
to give
lightsaber.
Chris
He has
chance
a lot
on
of
his
power.
lead.
Yeah.
There's a lot of power in that purple lightsaber of his.
Sure.
Thoka, why siege Capital Games headquarters? They gave us the right Revan.
Who said that?
I'll leave that to Ranger.
I'm trying. Who said that?
Thoka.
Yeah. Thoka.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, I did too.
Well, I'm looking for the how do you kick him out of chat?
No. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. Thoka.
Last time you did that, Grim, you accidentally did it while thinking it.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry, Pookie. No, what it was with that one was I forget what it was that he did, but I was looking through and I saw the kick button and I thought it was just to kick him out of chat, and it ended up kicking him off the server.
Oh God.
It's like, oh no.
Awful. Oh my God, that was great.
Whoops.
Oh no, oh my.
Okay, last question. Hellenix. CT Helix to CT Ranger. I have eyes on target. Can we get a go, no go on starting our CGHQ attack run now? We have ion cannons and proton torpedoes ready. Over.
Roger that. Stand by for further orders. Stay up here and wait for my signal to begin your attack run.
I just find it funny because I don't think giving money to the airlines in order to fly to Sacramento in order to lay siege on CG is any better than giving it to CG to get Revan.
Right, yeah.
It seems counterproductive. Yeah. I'm just throwing that out there. Like, let's wage war on CG. Everyone fly over there.
It's the
Then just use all your money on the airlines.
Finn, you have to spend money to make money. All right, so when we go there, looting and carnage. All right.
I don't know what there's going to be to loot. Are we going to loot the holotable?
Well, we'll get we'll get all the computers, laptops, phones.
There's one computer according to the CG webpage.
Oh well, I mean.
Have you not seen their webpage? They have a picture where it just shows like one person. It's like we have one computer, and today it's I can't remember Dave's turn, and they just have everybody standing there watching.
Maybe
they're obviously just trolling, but still, it's just funny.
With the amount of cash they just made off of Revan, they can buy pretty much their whole crew.
Well,
4K modders for everyone.
Well, I mean, I think we can make some cash off the reused furniture and stuff. I mean, let's not just knock it. You know, I think we can we can make a profit. You know, so I mean, we don't know what kind of defenses they are. I'm sure we'll lose some losses in the siege. You know, so it'll even out, Finn. Now let's just focus on raising money for cancer. That's what we'll do. All right. Any next question? Any more questions there, Stanley?
Nope.
All right. So
nice.
We did good. All right. With that, we are going to be wrapping up now. Remember, guys, go ahead and hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our Patreon if you'd like to keep us up and running. Patreon's the best way to do that. And remember, we got our GoFundMe. And we got the big stream starting tomorrow at 8 a.m. And what are we starting off at 8 a.m. tomorrow with, Finn? Let's kind of give a breakdown of what we're doing. So 8 a.m.
We'll start off with Mega Man.
Yeah, we'll start with some Mega Man. And then we're going to do the Jedi Academy, right? We'll do that for part of this. And then after that, we are doing what?
Battlefront.
We're going to do Battlefront afterwards. And then after Battlefront, we will get into. We haven't really decided.
We'll do a PC game of some kind at that point.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll get into
D&D.
D&D. There we go. So we will do that, and then we will keep rocking and rolling. And yeah, I think that it'll be really good. We appreciate everybody's support in this endeavor. So check it. We're going to do a 12-hour gaming session tomorrow. It's going to be really amazing. We're going to try to raise as much money as we can and have fun doing it. So with that being said, on behalf of myself and the RSG crew, thank you guys for stopping by here today. Make sure you check out our Discord. Great group of community of people. Just come out and come on in there, have fun, hang out, get your Galaxy Heroes questions answered by some great people. So if you haven't gone to the Discord, please check it out. So on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you guys for stopping by. Have the great rest of your Friday, and we will see you tomorrow bright and early for our 12-hour stream. Take care.
Pork.